What's up, guys? It's the new sensation, Big Annotation here, and today we're joined once again by Joe Revill, another member of the Skip Charge podcast, and we got a little fun segment for you today. We're both going to be testing out some of the decks that got supported by the anniversary box. Two decks that we're very excited about here. As you can see, we've got Cumber and King Cold. And we're just going to play a game or two and see how the decks are really feeling, see how they feel into each other. But first of all, how are you doing today, Joe?
Yeah, I'm buzzing, man. So I've been playing a bit of like the new stuff probably only the last couple of days. Like the anniversary boxes were delayed in the UK, but big shout out to Big Orbit as always. They've just miraculously got the cards anyway. So we got hold of them. Like mine came before locals on Tuesday. I've like always been like a big fan of King Cold since it came out. Even in like this format before the anniversary box and like a couple of formats before that, I think it had like loads of stuff that it was doing that people just like that like fitted into the format so well still. Like you have loads of stuff in here like Royal Supremacies, which is like a free negate. You've got um King Cold Supreme Ruler as well, for example, which is like a massive like floodgate, which your deck automatically has online. So it was already doing some cool stuff. And then you got this like sick anniversary box support, where you've now got. I'll just show you quickly as well before we hop into the games. Um, you've now got a couple of 5 drops, so you've got a way of playing field cards from the drop with this guy here with Steadfast Emperor, and also a way of like untapping your 5 drops as well. Like your 5 drop freezer clan can like swing multiple times and make you like your opponent discard. And then this card is like insane. This like tiny aggressor. It like pings a field card back to your hand to gain barrier, and also you can tap a green energy to play the King Vegeta Unison from your deck. So like on turn 2, you can like set up this guy as a blocker, give it barrier by pinging back a field card, use the Unison to play a field card, and get yourself like well and truly set up. It's like really sick. And then you've also got a Z extra as well, which is this guy here, um, which lets you blow up a field card whenever you want to gain 5k on any of your freezer clans. So you can give it to these guys, you can give it to your leader defensively if you want to, and then you can tap a green and you can go into the big 5 drop from the set, like from days gone past, which you never played, but now you play again, which is this guy, which is an absolute monster when you get to play him for like 1 energy on top of one of your freezer BRs, instead of having to pay like the 3 energy and getting it like go on counterplayed like a schmuck. So I'm really chuffed with like how the deck's kind of like going at the minute. But me and Ollie are going to run some games and see if it can hold up to Cumber.
Hell yeah, and King Cold is definitely one that I'll be looking at with the anniversary box support as well. Um, for those who don't know, it's actually the first deck that I ever played in a European finals way back when we did the online one in COVID. But speaking of Cumber, Cumber's got some very cool support. It's got a little 2 drop that you can stick under your foos to search top 7, help you thin out those Cumbers, because a big issue with the deck is a lot of the Cumbers are 7 and 8 costs, so they don't get hit by your top like 5 searches anymore. Whereas this guy obviously grabs you any of them. And then we got a new big boss monster being the 8 drop, which you can play for 1 over any of your Cumbers, swings, removes a guy ignoring barrier, and then kills himself to play out a 4 or 5 drop foo from your deck or drop, and gives it barrier till the end of your opponent's turn. We've also got a Z extra, which reduces the cost of the Z leader by 1 energy and 1 Z energy, so makes it free pretty much, and can also restand my Cumbers by removing the Z extra from the game. So a lot more aggressive stuff and a lot more consistency when it comes to Cumber, which is super exciting. Gives the deck a lot more options, I think.
For sure. And like it's really cool because obviously you've said like, oh, I'm like King Cole's one that I'm like really interested in digging into. Like I also played Cumber loads when it first came out as well. So like I've also got like the deck over here as well, and we've been bouncing a couple of ideas back and forth about it, which is like really cool that we're like gonna showcase these two decks so we can both learn a bit from each other about how we built the deck and take that into our like testing a bit more.
Oh yeah, absolutely. If you smash me in this game, then I'm going on big orbit again.
I've already brought out all the King Cold cards though.
I've rolled a 7.
I rolled an 8 with our boy Ian Beale over here counting as a 6.
I need to get some custom dice. They look so sick.
They're so cool, man. Big shout outs to Adam Porter. He ordered us like a ton of these before finals. I think it was last year. Like we've all got like 12 dice each, basically. So it's really cool. Right. So I'm gonna aim to try and like showcase a bit of like what we can do now with this deck because there's loads of like cool little play lines. So I'm gonna start by charging Royal Supremacy. And I'm going to activate New Ruler. New Ruler is going to trigger my leader effect. So I played a field card, so I'm going to take a life and draw a card. And then New Ruler is going to take a life and then check the top 3 for any mono green card. And I'm going to settle for a Paragus super combo.
Not bad.
This is like what's like I'm going to pass over there as well. What's really cool about this deck now as well, guys, is like a lot of the time you have to draw your anniversary box support, and if they're normal cards in the deck, that kind of stinks. But this deck is still like wildly consistent because of this card letting you check the top 3 for just any mono green card inexplicably.
Right, I am going to start off by paying 1 for Evil Saiyan to search top 5 for any Saiyan or Fu that costs 6 or less.
Oh baby,
Ooh, okay, we've got some options. We've got some options.
we're cooking.
A little bit. Okay, I think I'm best off going for the new Cumber so that I can get some Cumber stuff for turn 2 going. Because I feel like a real big play for this deck is getting a turn 2 copy of the 7-drop promo that came out for like regional promo pricing, which isn't searchable off of this because it only hits 6 or less, and isn't searchable off the trunks because that hits 6 or less, but it is searchable off this new card.
Yeah.
We're going to go swinging in with my leader to your leader.
I'm shockingly going to have no negates for you.
And draw 1 and combo this off before you kill it.
That's understandable. Royal Supremacy is well and truly a thing. I'm going to take that life.
Does he charge? I'll go ahead and give you a Trunks to search top 5. And this is where Cumber always gets super fun to play on webcam.
As you can see, I've come well prepared with a big pile of cards next to me, which I'll be intermittently to symbolise I've been given an exciting card to play with.
Grab a Vegeta, and you get to draw 1 and discard 1.
Oh, yeah. Now we're doing it. Now we're cycling.
Cumber Mill is on the menu, boys.
Mate, you have no idea how useful that is to me. You can discard this copy of...
Yeah, you're going to play that from your drop, aren't you?
I certainly have the capabilities to play this from my drop now.
Alright, with that I will pass to you.
Yeah, boy. And what's the stats on my trunks? Is it, what, 5k, 10k?
He's a 10k, 1 cost 5k to combo.
Wowzers, trousers.
Arguably should have saved it for turn 2. So that you can't hit me with it, but... We'll see what the aggression can come with this King Cold.
To be fair, I might just be like chilling this turn with it. I'm against my better judgment going to charge a copy of this promo. I kind of wanted to keep it, but I think that I want more chance of drawing into another one because the rest of my hand is like I want to hang on to it. I'm going to tap 1 for Anticipated Onslaught. This card has like gained infinite stonks in this deck now. I'm going to draw a card from the leader, and I'm going to draw a card from Anticipated Onslaught. And now I get to play the new card, Freezer Tiny Aggressor. His cost is reduced by 1 for every green extra in play. So he's a 2 cost, which lets Anticipated Onslaught play him for free. So you can do this with all like the new cards. And then I'm going to use his activate main effect to tap a green to play a King Vegeta Umbral Invader from the deck with a market in rest mode.
That's pretty good. It's another free play field.
The setup is crazy. So I'm gonna play that, and so this is where it's really cool because Tiny Aggress's effect, right? I can use this to ping a field card back to my hand to gain barrier until the end of your turn.
Okay.
And then the exact field card I pinged back was New Ruler, so I can free play it again using the uptick on the King Vegeta. And I can take a look at the top three again. And I'm gonna stop there and pick Golden Frieza, Pinnacle of the Clan, and add that to my hand. Um, and here's the thing: I could kind of just like swing in here, but you awaken down to 6 anyway, right? So,
Yeah.
um, I'm just gonna pass on over.
Okay. I was really expecting you to take life there and like awaken and really just push into me, but I actually think this play is a lot scarier. Now you got Token Negate Live, which doesn't really hurt you in terms of life. You got Royal Supremacy, you got Dormant, you got Barrier
Like
Blocker. Like, I'm not killing this Unison. I'd love to, but I can't kill it.
that's what's really cool about it. Like, people forget you're an untapped 2 leader as well, so you can go for like the wild turn 2 setup. But if you save your awaken as late as possible, you can just do some like
Yeah, this turn 3 is
absolutely
going to go
killer
nuts.
shit with this deck.
I think I'm best off charging. The fact that guy has barrier as well is really annoying because I can't just like play a guy and overlord it now.
Yeah.
But we will start off with a good old Foozy battle card. And still running the 2-drop Cumber to Z-Stack.
Yeah, boy.
And that will then allow me to awaken. Do I want to do that now? How much power does that Frieza have, actually?
19k.
19. That is a real frustrating number. Okay. Sure, sure. Yeah, I think I should just see all the cards I can this turn. So I'll awaken, untap 1,
Yeah.
draw 1, go down to 6.
Yeah.
And then we'll go with a Cumber, slide it under the Foozy battle, and search top 7 for a black Cumber card.
Can it go under any foo? Like, obviously, this
It
is
has
the
to be
best.
the Foozy battle, yeah.
Yeah.
So it could go under the... There's one for the actual Foo deck, I think, right?
Yeah, there's that one that, like, you put the Cumbers underneath and play them out, don't you? But I think they have to be 6 costs to come out underneath it.
Pretty sure, yeah. And this is hard lock to Cumber. As in the Cumber leader.
Yeah.
Something interesting to know, actually, is you cannot activate this skill if you're unawakened, because your leader's not a Cumber.
Those cheeky turn 1 plays.
Exactly. And I need 3 or more energy to play the 8-drop out on top of him. Okay, so we're going to go for this 7-drop. Who is probably my favourite card in the deck.
Checking top 7 for a card rather than, like, top 5 is incredible as well.
Yeah, and it's pretty rare nowadays. Like, there's a lot of just top 5ers.
Yeah, top 5's become, like, the golden premium, hasn't it, of, like, search cards, but those extra 2 cards come in clutch a lot of the time because a lot of top 5s whiff nowadays as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so I will then just use leader skill to give the Trunks a servant, and we'll overlord with the Foop to draw a card. I don't think I'm going to be able to get much from you here, because I can't push through on this Unison too much. And I also can't really remove that Freezer, which is a shame. So I'm just going to go for as much value as I can, really.
What's nice about both these decks as well is they just like build like a ridiculous hand size really quickly. I think you've got a lot more late game, like, whereas I'm a lot more like playing on curve and playing on tempo.
We'll just start with a leader swing into your unison.
Um, no negates, but I am going to go ahead and give you a little block with this guy.
Sure. And you have how many cards in hand?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay. Now this is an interesting case. I think I'm going to go combo this Goku to give you the Goku. And we'll leave it at a nice 25 into your freezer. Make it a bit annoying because you don't have your supers live.
You know what? I'm just going to combo the Goku back over to you, I think.
Sure thing. Now let's see that Royal Supremacy come down. We'll go 25 double at your unison.
Yes, sir. I'm going to activate Royal Supremacy.
Absolutely fine. We'll take a nice 1-for-1 trade there. I will pay 1 and start cantripping like we love to do in this deck.
Get me some more cards, baby.
We'll take another Cumber.
That's a really cool thing, like the 1-drop being able to get the 2-drop, so the 2-drop can get you everything you need to get.
100%, yeah. Super nice. Do I have anything to spend an energy on during your turn? Not really right now. Kind of makes me want to play another cantrip down. Yeah, we'll pay 1 for the 7-drop combo as a glorified cantrip and draw a card. Oh, that would have been real good to see before. Damn. That's a shame. I think I'll just say pass to you there.
Okay, let's see if we can find a couple of the pieces here that we need. I think I'm going to charge this cooler counterplay. I'm not sure it does a massive amount against all of your 7-cost dudes in this matchup. But what's really cool here is we can just go ahead and start with Tiny Aggressor again to ping New Ruler back to hand. That's the card I want to ping back to hand for sure and gain barrier. And then I'm just going to go ahead and uptick the Unison to free down New Ruler again. And use leader effect to take a life and draw a card, and then New Ruler's effect to check the top 3 cards for any green card I would like. And this is where checking any green card is kind of handy because I'm going to find a charismatic.
Broken.
What a deck. And then I'm going to swing 15k with my Unison at your leader.
No negates.
I'm going to combo this cooler to give you 20k.
Sure, go on then.
Oh, go on.
I suppose.
My whole exact reasoning for that was so that I could pay 1 Z energy and 1 energy for the new Z extra card, King Cold Comes.
As if you didn't have enough field cards in play already.
Oh, we're going there, boys. We're going there. And like the sequencing gets a little bit like kind of interesting at this point, but
for your
like,
pay 1 skill on that Z extra, do you have to remove it from the game as well?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Otherwise, it would be extremely more broken than this. And then we've got to work out our sequencing a little bit as well. So I think we want to go ahead and pop a New Ruler with King Cold Comes to give my Tiny Aggressor 5k for the turn. It'll give me the right amount there. And then Anticipated Onslaught's effect is going to KO your 1-drop Evil Saiyan. And New Ruler is going to draw a card and discard 1 as well. And let's get rid of This copy of Solidarity. That's not fun and exciting to show off at the minute. And then I'm going to swing 24k at your leader.
You still haven't awakened. This is getting a little bit scary for me. I won't lie.
Hey, a little bit dicey.
I'll say no negates.
24k.
Sure.
And then I'm going to tap one and remove this from the game to play a Pinnacle of the Clan on top of a Freezer BR.
Plays in active mode as well?
It plays it in active mode as well.
Damn, crazy. Crazy stuff.
And then I'm going to Awaken Leader. Get myself a couple of extra cards. Well, cards, I'm going to get some energy up, but then they're going to turn into cards. Activate another copy of New Ruler. This card isn't once per turn for some reason. The new Awakened side is going to draw one, and then New Ruler is going to check for 3 cards. And I'm going to grab Unstoppable Invasion.
The double striker.
Yes. Now, I've got a bit of a decision to make here.
Do you tap out?
Like, I'm not really going to tap out on this turn, but, like, Petrification is, like, a big card.
Oh, yeah.
And if you use your energy marker to just petrify this before I can use its ignoring barrier and discard effect, I'd be kind of sad.
That ignores barrier? Oh, shit.
Yeah, exactly. So I think I'm just going to play so we can get ourselves into the game here properly. But I'm just going to use his effect straight away, so I won't get the untap on him. But I'm going to blow up New Ruler to blow up your Fu, ignoring barrier, and discard a card at random from your hand.
That's real sad. I was really hoping a barrier removal didn't kick in till after I had 3 energy.
Yeah, the fact that I can do it this early is crazy. I'm just going to do the draw 1, discard 1. So
I'm on a total of 13 cards in hand. So
one of these.
Any card.
Just grab yourself a random one from the middle of there.
This one good?
That one looks good to me.
That's a Vegeta.
Oh, exciting. And then we're going to go for 30k double at your leader.
I reckon at this point I'd give you a token negate.
That is certainly a thing. That is a very upsetty spaghetti thing. I'm going to go ahead and overroll.
Oh, okay, sure.
We're just going to push a bit of damage in on this turn, I think.
Yeah,
see what we can get. And then 25k at your leader.
No negates.
Just 25.
Go rock with a super combo. Bottom decking. I actually don't know what I want to get rid of here. You got rid of my foo, so I might actually be best getting rid of that. Draw 2. And I'll also combo away a copy of the Goku Vegeta. I don't think Z Unisons are going to do too much into you here.
No, and like probably because of this next card I'm going to play here as well, because Unstoppable Invasion is going to give my leader 10k in double, and then when it's removed, it can remove a marker from a Unison as well. So like the new guy here being able to play them from the drop, you can kind of like just cycle this back and forth and blow it up with the Z extra and just kind of nuke a Unison. 25 double at your leader.
Give you a Vegeta for that one.
Yeah, I had a feeling it was coming. I saw one out of the hand. I was like, I don't think it's going to be it. Cool. And And I think I've done like kind of enough there for the turn, so I'm just gonna like leave an energy up, just chill, nothing too drastic.
Of course.
And turn over.
Just draw for turn. Well, you cleared my foo, and that blows.
Yeah, boy.
But
But
at
I think
least I have this 7-drop on the board.
because I've got 9 cards in hand to your
1,
like
2, 3.
12.
It's 11 before charge, so it does go down to 10. You're actually not really behind. Okay, this is... Jesus, there's a lot to this deck, isn't there? I
Like
always forget how tough this deck can be to pilot.
before with this, like with King Cold as well, like it used to just be a case of like, oh, I'm just gonna slam down like a promo or a cooler armed force and just kind of do the usual combos. But like with these 2 new guys, it's like a brand new headache as to like exactly how to sequence out all the field cards coming up and
Yeah,
what order
exactly.
they in and everything. I shouldn't have charged this guy turn 2, but like the rest of my hand was kind of like a bit too good. So I think I could have got like a third swing in with him if I'd kept him in hand.
I think we're chucking down the super foo. Okay. That's 3 energy, and there's 3 cards I want to play, so that seems like a good place to start. Now I feel like I'm definitely getting that card dropped on me in a second, so we're gonna give you a Trunks to search top 5 with. And you know what? I'll never complain about finding a super combo there. And you get to draw and discard.
Oh yeah, I do, don't I? Yeah, I'll discard a copy of Terrified Realization.
Now I will attempt to pay 1. Actually, is it better to do it that way around? Maybe. Maybe it might be. Yeah, I reckon this is the play. Let's pay 1 for a 7... I can't do that. I have no foo in play. That might ruin my whole turn. Okay, you know what? Let's pay 1 and drop 1 for a Foozy battle card.
I have no response.
That changes my play a little bit. But that's actually not too bad overall. So I'll go ahead and use my leader skill to give Servant to the Vegeta blocker that I gave you.
Yeah.
And then I'll just go ahead and overlord him with the foo.
Bye-bye.
Just draw 1. And then I will pay 1 and play a second 7-drop Cumber, because I now have a foo card in play.
Hey, we love ourselves some legal plays, baby.
Any response?
You know what? I think everything after the fact on this turn is probably not going to really do anything for me. So I'm going to Charismatic him.
Sure. So I'll draw 1 and I'll give Servant to the Trunks that I've given you.
Sure thing. And then we'll just pop those dudes.
Swing 15 into your... Where do I want to swing here? Your Z extra is gone at least.
Yes.
But you can pop to get plus 10. That puts you at, what, 8 in hand?
I am on 8 in hand, indeed.
Yeah, I think we're going to go 15 to your leader. I think the Unison's got a -3, right?
Yes, it does have a -3, which is the big triple strike.
Triple strike, yeah.
Every field card.
Cool. I think we're just going to ignore that exists now and go 15 to leader.
So, about ignoring my Unison and going after my leader, I'm going to negate with King Cold Supreme Ruler.
I'll start swinging the leader, that's fine. I'll use the auto to combo the trunks that I gave Servant off to Z-charge him.
Yeah. Obviously, this card started just seeing loads of play in all the green decks that could start with a field card, but it was actually designed to be played in this deck, and it never used to actually be that good in this deck when you were playing the Unison version.
Okay, well, I was expecting a Dormant there, so that does allow me to go a little bit more aggressive, albeit just on your Unison. We're gonna swing 15 at your Unison.
No negates.
Draw 1 for the swing, and just 15 is good.
Now he's down to 2.
And then I think we're relying on that for next turn, which is fine. So we're gonna pay 1. For a lovely new support card. Great Ape Cumber, Gigantic Combatant.
Oh my goodness.
Remove my 7-drop from the game to play him over it.
Yeah.
When he attacks, I can choose one of your battle cards with a keyword skill, ignoring barrier, and use it in a combo in my combo area. And then activate main, I can place him in the drop to play a black food, cost 4 or 5 from my deck or drop. And then it gains barrier till the end of your turn, which doesn't really matter against you, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
We're gonna go with a 30k swing at your Unison.
It's a single strike as well, isn't it?
He is a single strike, yeah.
Yeah, no negates, man.
I'll use the auto to combo off your 5-drop freezer. There's a couple of keyword skills, I think.
Yeah, he has got both deflect and double strike.
I will just leave that at 40k to your Unison.
Wow, he'll take it. Would you like to Z-charge my golden freezer?
You're all good, mate. That can go to the drop. We will
Fortunate.
activate main to place it in the drop and go check my deck for a foo.
The last 3 in life, trust me.
Last 3, you forgot about the special tech. So this 5-drop foo is actually playable again because of this new support card, which is very exciting. He's a 20k critical overlord, which plays himself for 2, but he's just going to get played off this. And when he comes into play, I can choose one of your non-black battle cards with an energy cost of 3 or less and gain control of it. So that King Cold is going to become mine.
It's like this card like being playable again is so cool because like when the set came out, this card was insane, but the fact it cost 2 energy just made it automatically dogger.
Yeah.
But like nicking a guy 20k crit with your foo with Overlord, I remember it caused the infamous chase for the 4-drop foo TPs.
Yeah, exactly. I'm actually just gonna swing your your King Cold into your Unison here. Play around that. Whatever the negate is. Royal Supremacy, that's the card.
Just homicidal clones here by taking a life, I think.
That's fine. I guess your Unison is living after all.
Yay.
Unless I energy marker, that's kind of tempting actually. I don't think it is good though. Oh wait, never mind. What I can do is that. Okay. Let's drop an Overrealm here and warp that blocker. We're both burning our Overrealm super early this game.
We're just going all in, to be fair. Like, this is like one of those.
We gotta show off the decks. For real.
Yeah.
Let's go 20k at your Unison here.
Yeah, no negates.
And I'll just combo the 30 to make it 25. And Z-charge another, and I will pass it over to you. So a little bit sad I couldn't set up a Z extra that turn to let me Z awaken defensively here, but I'm pretty happy overall with being able to clear your board after such an explosive turn.
Yeah, for sure. And then this is like what you'll probably notice with this deck a little bit as well, is like it does kind of need a bit of momentum on board, like with the new support to kind of get out the gates. But I think I want to charge this here.
does make me a little scared because we also haven't seen your secret right yet, which could
You
be
have
anything.
it could be anything. It could be anything at all. How many cards in hand?
10.
See, that's still quite a lot. That is.
Yeah, I couldn't get too many Overlord effects off last time as well. Like this card, I didn't even get to use the Overlord, which is a shame. But it's a problem. I think me and you were talking about it before we started playing. It's a problem I noticed when testing this deck a little bit earlier. I have more Overlords than I do ways to give Servant now, which is probably not a bad thing, but it's pretty...
Is like especially when you've got such free access to the food, though. Like you kind of want like the good balance of both. Like when you can just
Yeah,
push aggression and then stick a barrier through on the board, because that food's got barrier for this turn now, hasn't he, as well? So
yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna really regret discarding that solidarity a couple of turns. Sure.
And now I've got 2 barrier foos, so chances are one of them is going to live next turn.
Let's go ahead and I'm gonna swing with charismatic for 10 whole K at your leader.
No negates.
I'm gonna do a Parius.
Sure.
Trust me, this is a broken play.
Oh, I trust you, alright.
I'm gonna go ahead and warp. Oh. Yeah, copy of Homicidal Clones and call it 20k.
Right, that makes me pretty scared of your upcoming turn. You are going to be looking to kill me right now. I will super combo myself, bottom decking a card to draw 2.
So I'm 1 super combo down, you're 2?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, 2 supers you've seen.
Nice. So I'm going to use that and an energy, get myself into another copy of...
We've seen it before. We'll see it again.
Here again, King Cold comes.
Oh, he
I'm
does.
not thinking with this. You dirty guys.
No, as in, like, he... I can't even say it, never mind.
No, why not, bro?
He's gonna try and justify it in some way.
And you're like, there's just no chance, mate. There's just no chance. Philip Bandai, you dirty dog.
It's like that set 14 Hirudegarn card that came out. The extra card where it's... I don't even remember what it's called, but it's bad.
There was like a set 4 one, wasn't it, called just Ectoplasm?
That one's funny as well.
I'm gonna play Steadfast Emperor for 1 energy because I control 4 field cards.
What he do?
So, on play, I get to play a field card from my drop area, just to activate it, as long as it's all the 5 wonderful things from King Cold. So I'm going to play Terrified Realization. And then as an activate battle, I can tap a green energy to untap a 5 cost or lower Freezer clan, make you discard 1 card. So I'm going to use Leader Effect to draw. Terrified Realization effect will also draw. Seems pretty cool, to be fair.
And I'm right in thinking you can play your big scary old 5-drop for over Charismatic Villain?
It has to be a Freezer BR. So
okay.
I play it over Charismatic, unfortunately. That would have been pretty funny. There's a real finite amount of green Freezer BRs that you can play over, but basically all the promos you can do it with. I want to go 25 because Terrified Realization is boosting all my Freezer clans by 5k. So I'm going to go 25k at your leader.
These are some scary numbers. I think... You've got how many in hand now?
I am on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay. Things are not as bad as I thought it was.
Yeah.
It felt like you'd just drawn a lot, but most of it was cycling. Yeah, go on then. I will give you a Vegeta negate for that one.
Wowee. Thank you so much. To clear up my board state here a little bit because there's a lot of bloody cards to play. And how many cards does that leave you with in hand?
9 myself.
9 to 8. I see. In which case, I'm kind of keen to go swing 10k at your leader with this Vegeta.
No negates.
I'm going to trigger the activate battle of Steadfast Emperor, so I'm going to tap one, and because he is a 5-cost or lower Freezer clan,
Of course, yeah.
and then you have to discard a card.
Sure, let's get rid of a Fu here.
And then I'm just going to leave it at 10 as well.
Cool. I will not combo.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate. I was hoping you would. More valuable to do it that way round. So let's go 25 again at your leader, thanks to Terrified Realization.
I'll say no negates this time.
25.
Sure. Just to double check, your 5-drop freezer, the old one, he's deflect double strike, right?
Deflect double strike, yeah.
That's a little unfortunate. Not that it was relevant though. But I will super combo. Let's get rid of this and draw 2. And then I will show you another Fu because I don't ever need to draw them now.
Then I'm going to go ahead and swing 15 with my leader at your leader.
No negates though.
Just 15.
Oh, okay. Whittling away at my hand, sure.
Slowly getting there.
Let's combo 20. And I'm on 6 left.
6 left. 3 super combos gone. I'm on 8 with 1 gone. So we'll see what happens to me on this turn, but I am going to pass over to you there.
Oh, wow. Okay, okay. I was expecting still a few more swings. I'm a little bit cautious because I really know the amount of aggression that deck can put on by playing against it a little bit when the promo came out. And so I'm expecting that same sort of level. You're playing a little bit more conservatively, which I think is correct in this case, but I'm still having to like bear that aggression in mind when it comes to this.
Yeah, I feel like it would have been irresponsible of me to spend that last energy there because I don't think there was enough gas in the tank to kind of get more in there. But it's like if I can make it through this turn, I feel like my next turn could be pretty good. And I've been able to like chip away at the hand quite nicely as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, I think I'm going to charge the 7-drop because I don't really need to start searching now. I've got the Cumbers that I want. And we're going to kick things off with some real value. Pay 2 for the 8-drop.
Yes. And give all my guys servant.
Yes, exactly. How many cards in hand now?
I am on a sweet 8.
Okay, and you've left that 1 energy up, which makes me immediately think Dormant is coming. Which actually means I'm going to give everything Servant, draw 1, and then give him Triple Strike.
Yeah.
Which is a controversial one to go for anytime you pick it.
Triple Strike, dual attack's always so good though, man.
But I wanna threaten you on this 3 life not to Dormant me, basically.
Yeah.
And another way I can do that a little bit more is by paying 1 and dropping a Z energy for the new Z extra card, which is a very cool one. Because this can potentially restand a Cumber, including this guy. If you have 3 or more keyword skills amongst all your battle cards, which currently you've got Blocker Servant here. Does the 5-drop freezer on your board have any other keywords?
He has got Deflect.
Deflect. Okay, so there's a total of 5 currently.
Oh, so you can untap him at the minute.
Yes. So I'm going to use the 5-drop Foos Overlord because it's a little bit more vulnerable just to bottom deck your Charismatic and draw.
Yeah.
Because that will still mean I can untap. Let's go with a swing of 30 triple, sorry. 30 triple, big 30 triple, to your leader.
I'm going to attempt to do the other floodgate, which is another copy of Supreme Ruler.
You got to stop with this fucking card, man. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Now, I will use the Z extra skill to drop a Z energy. Not taking a life, and I can now Z awaken for 1 less, so I'll drop the Z energy for the Z awaken.
Oh, the free Z awaken is sick.
Yeah, boy. And now my Z extra is live to untap because I need to be a Z leader for it. Do I want to keep pushing? You're on, did you say 5 in hand now?
I'm on 7 in hand.
Big 7, okay. What's the worst that could happen, you know?
Like, as soon as you gave it triple strike, I was like, oh, thank you.
Let's go with the Z extra skill. Just remove it from the game to restand my triple striker.
Yeah.
Can I draw any other cards first? Don't think so, right? Let's go 30 triple to your leader, and I'll pitch a Cumber 7-drop.
And cards in hand after that.
A solid 6.
I'm going to negate with Royal Supremacy and KO my 3-drop King Hold that I had mercilessly stolen from me.
Sure. Now I don't need the keyword, so I'll overload your 5-drop freezer off to draw 1 with the Z battle.
Yeah.
See, this is a real shame that I couldn't push just 1 more damage to start hitting double strikes at you. Which kind of leads me to think this turn is going to be a lot less aggressive than I'd hoped. Maybe the double strike dual attack was the right call here.
I can see it though, because Dormant is way more expected than this guy.
And it kind of shuts my turn down so much more as well, I feel like.
Yeah.
Let's use this Cumber to search top 7 though. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we will take another 8-drop. Deck's getting pretty thin here, as per usual with Cumber. And I'm going to swing my leader into your leader by discarding a card from my hand. And that card in question is going to be, I think, just the 8-drop that I just found, honestly. Yeah.
And you're 20k base for him, aren't you, as well?
Yes, sir.
No negates.
So auto, I'll draw 1 and give your King Cold negate Servant.
Yeah.
And then we'll go with an activate battle to combo off the Servant King Cold. Do I want to combo the Vegeta as well? You can go. You can bean your leader, right?
Yes. If I roll the field card on activate battle, I can give him 5k for the turn.
Cool. See, I could just keep going aggressive here, actually, which is kind of cool. There's actually a lot of potential for me to do that. So I think I'm going to try it, you know. We're here to test it out. I don't know if it's the correct play, because you've not really used super combos, but
You never know until you give it a try,
I think
right?
it'll be fun. So we're going to combo with the Vegeta, and then I'm also going to go for a Bursting Rage to get plus 20k and draw 1. Oh, that is a bad draw as well. Okay. So I'm currently 50.
Okay.
And then we'll pay 1 to make it 65 double.
Ew. Why would you do this to me? And how many cards left in hand after that as well?
6 cards in hand.
And the NCR's gone there as well. Is there something spicy to like get me down after this? You know what? You've done well here. You've done enough. I'm
Let's
taking.
go. Bursting Rage goes from the game, and this will Z-charge.
Recharge my King Cold, mate.
No, that's fine. You can put that in the drop.
You sure?
Yeah, why not? Just for you, mate.
Okay, as long as you're sure.
Now, we're gonna burn Energy Marker. Just double check that does work. Yep, cool. Go for the 8-drop here, removing the other 8-drop from the game.
Yeah.
And we're going to swing 30 big ones to your leader and discard a Petrification.
I'm going to say no negates.
I think I'm just comboing it to 35.
Let's super combo. Warping a new ruler. You're on 35, so I'm just going to give another super.
Oh, that's not what I want to be seeing here. Not at all.
And I'm going to get rid of, between those two there, I think it's got to be that there. Get those field cards out of the hand. And I'm on 25, 35. I need 5 more to go to 40.
And we'll see charge. I'll activate main to place him in the drop. I don't unfortunately have another 20k foo, because I'm just running the 1 right now. And it's a bit of a shame, because I know you can just combo out this for free with your field still up.
Yeah. Because the field, the Z extra can give me 5k, and the leader can still like pop one to go to 10 as well, so...
Yeah, so I think I'm actually best off passing, which does mean I lose my Z leader.
Okay. And right on time, we've drawn Dormant.
Standard.
I'm going to charge Dormant, right? We'll see if that one comes back to bite me. Cards left in hand.
We've got 3.
Well, I love to hear that.
Oh, the Porunga. Sure.
We are just going to make you discard all 3, buddy. 1, 2, 3. This is exciting. So, 1 life left. That's okay. So we'll tap 1 for Steadfast Emperor.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go 25 at your leader.
No negates.
25.
I have to take that one.
And then we can go effect of the Z extra. Do you have any Gohan rares kicking about?
No.
And then we're going to use the effect of this guy to burn a field to discard the last card from your hand. And then swing 35, 25 double at your leader.
Yeah, that is going to be game.
GG's, man.
GG's. Yeah, I think maybe going for the kill swing there was a little bit hasty, but also it was the fun way to go.
Well, that's it, isn't it, as well? And like, I think really pushing these decks like through those kill turns to see like how much reach they've got even through a floodgate is like a really good stress test for like
Yeah,
how
absolutely.
far you get. So I'm a big advocate for that. At locals, I did like a hilarious turn through where I was like pushing through like multiple floodgates and stuff. I lost, but I was like, I've actually got a ton of promise in like how I can sequence the turns out.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really helpful. It's just a good way to fully limit test what the deck can do, 100%. All right, well, that is going to be it from us today. I hope you guys enjoyed this King Cold Cumber battle, where King Cold is the one coming instead of Cumber with the new anniversary box support. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll catch you in the next one.
See you in the next one, guys.